Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming my December favorites. This is the last favorites video of 2017. I won't be doing 2017's best this year like I did last year. I did best eyeshadow palettes, best highlighters, and best something else. I don't remember. I won't be doing that this year because I really won't have time. That's something that I need to plan like way in advance. So this year I didn't get a chance, but here are my December favorites. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. Once again, my mic is broken, so my audio may be like a little zzz every now and then, so please ignore it. I try to minimize it as much as I can. I promise soon I'm gonna get my mic fixed. I'm gonna run into B&H the moment I have time. So let's jump into the products that I love for the month of December 2017. So let me just start off by telling you guys the majority of my favorites are eyeshadow palettes, because in December that's what I purchased the most of, was eyeshadow palettes. And so I mean, like, I've been loving these eyeshadows. So if you're looking for a good palette, I may have it in here for you, girl. Oh boy, I think I got you. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. So the first palette I've been loving is the ColourPop and collab with Kathleen Light's Dream Street palette. We all seen what it looks like. I've been absolutely obsessed with it. I did use it in my 2017 holiday tutorial, the one that with all the blues and the silvers and the greens. I did go ahead and use this palette, and I've been using it ever since. I love the shades in here. They're super pigmented, super nice, super pretty. There we go. I've been absolutely loving this palette. It's all of $16 and it's amazing. I love ColourPop's eyeshadow formula, which is the reason why I have another one of their palettes in my favorites, the Golden State of Mind palette. I've been loving this palette. This palette has a mixture of shimmers and mattes, and I think satins, I'm not sure, but this one is all shimmer, and I've been loving these as to pop in my inner corner, to use on the lid. I've just been loving these shades. These are more like neutral. They have a nice plum, a nice like tangerine. These are so pretty. They're not really chunky, they're not really flaky. I've been really loving them. If you want to see me use this palette, I did use it in my Fenty Stunner Lip Pink video. And the last palette I want to talk about is the ColourPop Semi Precious palette. This came out for the holidays. I didn't buy it when it first came out because I didn't think I wanted it, but when I had my Sephora coupon, when you spend $50 you get $25 off, I needed that extra push to hit the $50 because I just went in there for like a lipstick and a highlighter. I needed more anyway. So I just picked this up, and you guys, I'm so glad I got my hands on this palette. It's gorgeous. Like, these shimmers in here are pigmented. They're like, look at that. They're absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is another palette I've been loving to pop on my inner corner highlight, pop as my brow highlight, use on the lid. You can probably use this as face highlights as well. If not this one, definitely the semi, the Golden State of Mind. But this is the Semi Precious, and I've been like, ColourPop, I love your eyeshadows. Like, I love ColourPop's eyeshadows. They are so good. If you've been sleeping on them, you need to wake up. Sorry if I sound a little stuffy, guys. I have come down with the cold. So the next palette I've been loving is the NARS Wanted palette. I did do a tutorial on this. I will link it right over here if you guys want to go ahead and check it out. I just been loving the formula. Like, these shimmers in here are so pretty. This palette is absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, I've been getting my good old use out of it. I absolutely love this. Coconut Grove is the chocolatiest brown I've ever used. I love this palette so much. It's a little bit more on the pricier side, but I believe it's totally worth the money, especially since, like, girl, a NARS single eyeshadow is $30. Like, they're really expensive and they're really small. And the ones that I have, I barely even use, but I've been dipping into this like crazy. So yeah, I've been loving the NARS Wanted palette. The next palettes I've been loving are my Color Rain mini palettes. I did a whole review on these. I will link it right here or down below. If it's not here, it's down below. I did a whole video on these. These are limited edition, so if you guys want them, get your hands on them. I have the Very Cute, which is a I love this palette. I have the Lovelies palette, which, believe it or not, I've been using it a lot. I love the blue in here. I love the shimmery red. Hi Cutie is gorgeous. Daydreaming, you guys. So you see my review on these, you know, Daydreaming is like a shade. I love that shade so much. And oh, excuse me. And of course, the Beauty Rust palette is like my jam. I dip into here non-stop. Like, I keep these palettes out front and center because I use them so much. They retail for 30. I think in the video I said 32, but I meant to say 36. They retail for $36 each. But they're so worth it, you guys. Like, Color Rain is another company where they make a beautiful eyeshadow formula. I absolutely love these mini palettes. And if you have not gotten your hands on them, just trust me and get them. If I had to recommend one, if you only had to get one, I would say go for the Beauty Rust. If you had to get two, I would say get Beauty Rust and Very Cute, and then decide whether you want the other two or not, even though I love the Lovelies one. The Smoke Show one, I didn't see myself wearing it. But if you guys had to pick one or two, go for Very Cute or Beauty Rust. You will not regret it. I'm almost done with eyeshadow palettes, I swear. The next one is the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions. I've been loving this. I did pick up all of them except for the Electric Obsessions, which I really decided that I want to go back and get it before they go away, because I believe these are limited edition. They retail for $27. I've been loving this. Yes, you get a little bit of fallout. Yes, some shades, especially in the warm browns. The warm browns one, you have to really build those up. But as far as this one and the smoky one, I haven't had a problem. They're really pigmented. Until the shimmers, you get a little bit of fallout. But this palette, as you can see, is gorgeous. It is the epitome of a mauve eyeshadow palette. I love. If you've been watching my channel, especially recently, but for a while, you probably can tell I love like red eyeshadow, mauve. Like, I love using a nice red or a nice purple to really warm up an eye look. Like right now on this eye look, I did use the Warm Browns palette, and I used one shade from the Mauve Obsessions palette. But I absolutely been loving this. This is again limited edition. I'm so sorry I have so much limited edition stuff. Because the next thing I'm about to show you is limited edition. But you can get also available as of right now. I will leave links to everything below. Everything will have a link in the description box so you guys can check them out. But make sure you guys pick up the Mauve Obsessions. I'm completely obsessed. The next eyeshadows I want to talk about, like I just said, are limited edition. These are the Natasha Denona Holiday 2017 eyeshadow palettes in 02 Aries and 01 Joya. Joya I just got like a few days before Christmas. I did haul the Aries one from the Sephora BeautiiBees sale from this year. I love these. I do have one of the crystal top coats in my inner corner. I think I used this one, which is Peach Bronze. These crystal top coats look like delicious on the lids, in the inner corner. Like, they look scrumdiddlyumptious. Oh my goodness. It's like a little bit of like, it's like crystal. Like, it's not glitter. It's just like, it's like crystal. Like, you can pile these on other shadows. You can do whatever you want. I've been loving Red Grape right here. I've been loving all the crystal top coats in these palettes, which is the two that comes on the ends. Those are both the crystal top coats. I haven't tried that blue yet, but I've seen tutorials and I can already know it's pigmented. I've tried every shade in every palette, except I haven't used these two, which are Fuchsia and Gold. And I haven't used the blue, which is Ice Blue, in this palette. These are really expensive. They're $49 a pop, but I believe they're really worth it. These are the only Natasha Denona eyeshadows that I own, and I'm completely obsessed with these palettes. I reach for them all the time. They're another palette that I leave out because I reach for them so much. Like, I did this whole look and I wanted something really beautiful in the inner corner, and I went for my Natasha Denona crystal top coats. I absolutely love these. Oh, they're so good, you guys. They're so good. Alright, guys. Last eyeshadow. palette, kind of not palette. This is the Melt Cosmetics She's in Party stack. This is their most recent eyeshadow stack, and I'm absolutely obsessed. If you love purple eyeshadow, if you love mauve, you need to get this. It comes with 2 matte and 2 shimmers. This one, Skeleton Kiss, can be used as a eyeshadow and a highlighter because it looks white in the pan. It looks like a rose gold in the pan, but it comes out like a rose gold, like a purple. You guys probably can't see, but like a nice purple shift. You guys probably can't see because you have to kind of build it up. I love this shade right here, which is, I believe it's called Mean Streak. I don't want to take these out. Mean Streak. I love this whole eyeshadow stack. It's so good. Out of all the eyeshadow stacks I own from Melt, this is my second favorite. My first favorite is the Haze stack, but this is my second fave. I did for, like, I should do a tutorial on it, but I did for work one day. This really sexy smoky eye. I use like the gray shade from the gunmetal stack from Melt, and then I applied the darkest purple all over the lid. Use this purple to blend it out. Pop Skeleton Kiss in my inner corner. Use this purple on the lower lash line, a little bit of gray. It came out so pretty. Sexy smoky eye. I might do a tutorial on that. But yeah, I love this. Well, we're almost done. The next favorite I want to talk about is a oldie but goodie, and that is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. If you've been watching my tutorials as of late, I've been using this concealer nonstop. I don't have it on today. I decided to give it a little bit of break, but I've been loving this. I need to buy a new one. I liked it when I first got it about a year ago, but I kind of fell off of it because it's really light. And this is in the shade Deep, and someone left in my comments, because I was saying in one of my videos that I don't understand why it's called Deep, and the person in my comments said because it's meant for deeper skin tones to highlight with. You can definitely highlight with this concealer, or even sometimes when I don't want like that, because it does give you a bright highlight. When I don't want that bright popping highlight, I want my makeup to be a little bit of soft and natural. I even mix this in with the concealer more my skin tone. I may even mix this in. I've been loving this. It doesn't crease on me. It's a really good concealer. It's like weightless. It blends like a dream. Like if you guys have been watching my latest tutorials, I've been using this almost every tutorial I've done for the past like 2 months. I've been loving my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I've been like obsessed. The next favorite I want to talk about are the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trios. I did go ahead and haul these in that mini haul that I did, which will be linked down below. I have Berry Adore, Cocktail Party. All the shades work on my skin tone. I've said it many times, like Vegas is... That's what I have on my cheeks today. It's a beautiful blush. I'm obsessed with Vegas. I love Scorching. I wore it the other day, and I love the way it looked on my cheeks. I love all the shades in the Berry Adore palette. Did I use all of them? I didn't use Desert. I haven't used Desert yet, which is like the coral one. Come on! I haven't used Desert, but other than that, I've been loving these blush trios. Anastasia, you can make a blush, girl. And the last favorites I want to talk about are the new ColourPop Luster Dust highlighters. I've been loving these. It's not the highlight that I have on today. Today I have on Too Faced Love Light, You Light Up My Life. That's what I have on today, if you were wondering. But I've been loving these. These do retail for $7 on the ColourPop website. And I do have all 3 shades that they currently have out. My favorite one will have to be Dewdrop, which is this beautiful... Dewdrop makes me gag. It's like bronze, like look at that, breathtaking. And then I love Au Revoir, which is like a rose gold champagne. Like, oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. So pretty. I use this one on the cheeks as well. And then I have Nomi, which is the lightest one. This is like a icy white champagne. This one I only use on the inner corner. the tip of the nose, Cupid's bow. I don't use it on my cheeks because it's a little too light for me. So I haven't been using it on my cheeks, but I still love it. It still gives me that nice pop of highlight. Not even a pop. This stuff will make you beam, like beam, 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 beam. It's so, these are so good, and you get like a crap ton of product in here. I love a good loose highlighter. I've been loving these, and you guys have to try them. If you have my skin tone or deep, I did a whole review on these in swatch video. I will link it. I almost forgot two favorites, and we're almost done. The next one is the Sigma, what is this called? It's like the Sigma Brush Spa. I've been obsessed with this. I'm like every other makeup lover. I hate makeup brush wash day. Okay, I wash my makeup brushes once a week, and this has been saving me. One, it has different textures all around. So this is the face brush side, the eye brush side, and then you have the rinse side, the refined side. And this is where you dry your eye brushes, and this is where you dry your face brushes. It does detach each side. I don't know why I did that, because now it's taking me forever to get back on. Each side detach. Okay, yeah, there you go. Each side detaches. I'm not gonna do this right now. But yeah, I've been loving that. My camera battery is dying. And the last thing that I want to talk about is this bag. It is from Zara. I did get it for Christmas. You guys, I absolutely love this bag. I got it for Christmas from my sister. It's a beautiful, look at that print. And you just turn, and it opens, and you can hold a pretty decent amount of stuff in here. I've been loving this bag from my sister, and I'll find a link for it on the Zara website. I've been loving it. Guys, that camera battery is blinking red. I'm gonna skate. I hope you guys love my favorites for the month, and I will see you on the next one. Mwah.